The recording has started, by the way, so just be wary. Okay. We are here, spawning on Huntress, waiting for Star Commander Mandalorian to enter the lobby. If he is here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there he is.
Trashy ones
There
already,
he
you know?
is.
Yeah.
Like, man, this is great.
And I will enter Coin Flipper.
Four country stores. They even built my abandoned warehouse.
We will
I didn't make it a
decide
restaurant. I couldn't put it downstairs.
who gets to pick.
Coin flip, bro. Can't take that long to set up.
It took a while for me to find the Connecticut coin. Okay.
Is that okay?
Link Weaver. I give you. You get to choose. Do you want? Okay, first off, Slink, do you want to be leader or not of the two? Of the two people that would be on your team, do you want to be a leader?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes, Star Colonel.
All right. Do you want to represent the 215th or the 8th?
The 8th.
Okay.
Mm.
Call it. You can call the coin.
Call heads.
It is heads. You will be the 8th. Okie dokie. Who wants to lead the other team?
There's no objections. I'll take it.
Going once. Going twice. Sold to the Star Captain. Okay.
I wasn't aware we were part of the merchant cast now.
Silence. It's kind of hard to do the team picking thing when you only have two people
Yeah.
to choose from.
Oh well. Slink won the coin toss. Slink, who do you want as your teammate?
Star Commander Mandalorian.
Very well.
Works for me.
Okay. You will have a 5-minute timer to deliberate and choose your mechs. Go.
All right.
I would recommend doing it in the
Should we
team chat.
should we swap VC or
Affirmative. You may.
F? 1 moment.
I'll let you know when the 5 minutes is up.
So Mandalorian, you're in the Warhawk. Is that what you want to go with?
Yeah. The Prime Warhawk fits me just fine.
Okay, I'll stick with the Ebon Jag. We got lots of PPCs with this, and I got some pulse lasers for in screening if we need it.
Sounds good.
Alright, if that is your bid, 1 Warhawk, 1 Ebon Jag.
I think so.
Last one for you.
This should be good enough.
Half?
Yeah, I don't want to.
So, quick question. When you pick stock loadouts, does it just revert the mech to its stock loadout, or do we have to build it ourselves?
It reverts it to stock loadout, don't worry.
Well, damn.
Oh wait,
I'm
no.
waiting. Set up.
Yeah, so temporarily, just for the game, it'll do that. So stock loadouts, you don't have to go change it yourself. It will stay
Okay.
the way it
Yeah, I
is in
didn't
your
know
mech
that.
lab. You go into it, you go into the game with stock loadouts turned on, and it'll automatically switch everything over.
Okay. Yeah, I went and swapped a bunch of mechs that I wanted to use. That's fine. So the skirmish is gonna be on Viridian Bog as the Huntress map.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Timer's still 15, or we setting that to max?
Don't know if it matters. Do not expect this to drag out very long. Alright, I'm gonna check in with the others.
Oh, Dustin.
Have you guys finalized your bid? Team 1 has.
We finalized one of the mechs, still sorting out the other one.
You still have
So,
a minute.
I get-
Will be a few moments longer, not much longer.
Do not worry.
Hmm. Okay.
If we're going to bid a heavier mech, I can do actually the Night Gyre H with the double Gauss and the 2 large lasers.
Okay. Is
And it's-
that? That's the trial one. That one won't fly.
No,
That's not
I
a
actually have the Night Gyre H. I actually have the actual one.
Yeah. No. Here's the thing, though. It's stock loadouts. Remember. But like the Nightgyre H does have a pretty decently powerful stock loadout, so that would be good for an initial bid, and we can bid down from there.
Or if you want the
Tell you what,
Rifleman 2-2,
Take the H. Here's the thing: we could bid down to the Rifleman as well.
Yeah, that was my
So
idea.
start off with the Nightgyre, and we'll bid down from there.
Alright, no problem.
Okay, I believe that's our bid finalized.
Affirmative. Alright.
Swap and VC. So, who shall detail their bid first then? Star Colonel?
They need not reveal the exactness of their bid. Just you can see the tonnage.
Interesting.
This dude.
Trying to prevent oh, you're using exactly that mech. We're gonna counter that now.
I see. All right.
So does team do the attackers wish to bid down? Well, I just realized that I have the teams around all wrong anyways.
All right. TriStar, you're not on the correct mech.
We'll jump up.
There we go. All right. You were saying, Dustin?
Don't know if I was caught mid-sentence, but oh yes, do the attackers team 2 wish to bid down or up?
It's the starting bid.
Attackers get
Whatever
to
you have
start the
right now.
rebid.
You can see the tonnage. That is what you have to work with.
I think that we have sufficient firepower as is.
Mm-hmm.
He's checking.
I see.
Alright. Well, if there's no bidding up or down,
Do we not get an opportunity?
You do as well. Team winners
I
pass
see.
their zone.
Right, one moment. I believe we'll bid slightly down. Where was it? TriStar, if you wanted to swap to the... Yeah. I believe this will make for a more honorable duel.
Affirmative.
Alright. In that case, we will finalize our bid.
Well bargained and done.
Well bargained and done.
F. Okay. Let me reopen Zelberg and just check everything off.
One thing. I'm not entirely certain whether this mech is considered legal or not as per the rules. It falls into a gray area. Would you mind verifying?
Oof.
It is a clan mech.
Well, I suppose it's not against the rules as per se. It's just I feel it's a little bit against the spirit of it.
Very well. I'll change then.
The last one would be better in my opinion. Even if it was
Very
long
well.
range. But besides, 5 tons is not much.
Very well.
If both parties are ready. Again. I will list off Zelbriggen very quickly. Every point of it. I want to emphasize Zelbriggen for this mission because of the clan-on-clan nature of this. Especially within Smoke Jaguar's ranks. So, each point generally will initiate a simple patrol to each individual enemy. In a numerical imbalance, which we do not have. The remainder sits out the fight. Do not initiate or accept patrols with a mech of a different weight class if possible. Do not engage another MechWarrior's opponent, or else violate Zelbriggen and erase its presence. Do not utilize artillery, airstrikes, or UAVs. Do not play with your prey, nor fail to fire weaponry when tactically appropriate. Do not retreat from an inferior foe. Do not move outside of an enemy's weapon's range unless necessary. This includes moving within minimum range if the intention is to abuse an enemy's weapon loadout. Do not intentionally move out of the line of sight of an opponent unless tactically necessary. Ergo, do not be scummy, but within reason.
As the founder wished.
Though, judging by all of your mechs, I do not think Pop-Tarting will be a thing. Don't
Might
think
as
I'm not
well.
talking to you.
Alright.
Alright, let us begin.
F.
Fight well, Jaguars.
We move in voice comms.
I don't believe that will be.
Alright. Let's see, we have Warhawk Prime, Von Jack B, Jimmy Pulse, 2 large pulse, GPC, Tag Laser, Spotting Mech, but no LRMs to go with it. Wrath C2 for you active 2s. Very good choice. Bane 6 with 10 proto AC2s. Ooh, missed that in the stock loadout there. I should remember to ban that for future time correct. Doesn't matter. PBCs versus UAC 2s and Proto 2s is going to be a very tough fight here. The Warhawk and the Ebon Jag are going to be fighting heat sinks while these two are shredding armor off. That said, as far as we're going to call it, the Bane Goliath stock with very much armor missing, and these two mechs have lots of armor. Very good, very good. Now, for those of you watching who do not understand, Bajal or Battle Challenge is what you just saw in here. There's usually more to it, but you can read up on that following a list of links below. Now, according to Zelbriggen, the clan, and trial rules and dueling rules, you generally must fight, when fighting another clan, initiate a Bajal, which now is fight to death. Now that hurts. Yeah, tactics are a bit much.
We've almost got them all. Clean up the survivors. We're experiencing some losses. Don't get sloppy out there.
Let's see how these two handle it. Look good first.
I'll
Yeah.
put it on your tab, Commander.
Alright,
Keep in
thanks.
touch. I don't think we've seen the last of the
A
pirates.
little bit
Roger,
strong for
Lieutenant.
this.
Collective base out.
Oof. That hurts. Well fought with the defending team.
Well, in absolute fairness, I had suggested using an alternate mech, but the Star Colonel recommended against it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot,
Also,
forgot that thing had pack twos.
Not even close.
The other mech was the Bull Shark 4, so I was like,
yeah. To be honest, that one might have been a closer fight because the Bull Shark 4 has heat issues without its quirks.
Bless you.
well, it's just the fact that it's an apocryphal mech.
Very well. This is valid.
And sorry for not properly declaring the batch hall.
You made me jump out of my skin, Weaver. I got shot and I was like, oh, my CT's nearly gone, or my sight torch nearly gone already.
Well, you managed to prevail regardless.
Yeah, it doesn't take much to. It doesn't, you get a couple shots, but that's about all you get.
Yeah.
That was pretty
I-
much how it went. I fired 2 salvos, including my missiles, and I was at 100%. I had to use a cool shot to cool down, and then when my side torso went, my heat sinks went with it, and I overheated.
You had
Like,
cool
it was that
shots?
fast. Yeah, that was the only thing allowed on his list of things you can't use. No
Interesting.
UAVs, no
I thought I
artillery.
had. I thought I had cool shots on this mech, but they didn't show up.
You didn't need it.
Well, yeah.
You were heat neutral. I'm like, all right, cool, bang, bang. Okay, this is gonna be
I
kind of
don't-
hot. As soon as the fight starts, I got wrecked. I'm like, yeah, well, it didn't matter.
Well, okay. To be frank, this thing is not heat neutral. Packs run hot. I was hovering at 70% for most of the fight.
Yeah, I fired 2 weapons and I was at 90. Like
Yeah,
that's
that
that's
is-
the difference. And then by the
Yeah,
time
well-
they cooled off, you already chewed off all the armor on my left torso and arm. I didn't have a chance, dude.
I knew where the heat sinks were on the Warhawk, so unfortunately, it was a rather obvious target.
No, and honestly, man, I get it. It's just more of
Yeah.
too hot for us, stock versus
It-
stock. We didn't have a chance.
Perhaps, yeah.
Lost in the bidding. Gonna be
I think
real.
you had a chance
Well-
for me because like I just stopped firing my ultras after I was like, oh, this map's a little bit hot. I'm not using my ultra double shot anymore.
Regardless, it was well bargained and done, and it was well fought.
Indeed, that was fun.
Yeah, is there a list of stock mechs that we
Of-
could have like available so that we can kind of, when we're bidding, we can look through that list and be like, okay, let's see. Because I kind of
I-
went more off of what I actually had versus what we could take.
Mm.
I mean, I was also going off what mechs I had. I just happened to have an awfully expansive assault mech roster.
Might have to delegate that task out. Already
Sounds
have.
like a CI regret. Sounds like a CI regret.
I could compile a quick glance sheet for what mechs have what stock loadouts, strengths, weaknesses. It wouldn't be too much a task, at least
Less
for an
strength.
autist.
I think less strength weakness, more just roll. Research it up. A spreadsheet might be
Well,
nice.
okay, it's a little difficult to declare a role for a given mech when half the stock loadouts in this game are kitchen sinks.
Real.
Roll brawler. What's the other rule? Useless.
Okay, roll kitchen sink.
Oh dear.
Can this fight the Bachal? No, 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 maybe. No, no.
Is the recording still rolling?
It is.
In that case, I do believe that the 215th has emerged victorious from this trial.
Mhm.
Ergo, we lay claim to your
You were
binary
Team 1.
of Omnimechs. Was Team 1 not the 215th?
Correct. Team 1
I
is
believe-
the 8th Garrison
Yeah.
Cluster.
I believe
the-
Slink said he
Wait.
wished to fight for the 8th Garrison, did he not?
Yeah, he
He
did.
did.
You made us
Not
team
here,
Okay, you're
two.
right.
If you're saying it.
You guys are right then.
Yeah.
Did you? See,
I
that
got
doesn't
teams
count.
totally
We have to do it
screwed up.
again.
We
Yeah.
gotta do it again.
We gotta do it again.
We gotta
We
do
gotta
it
do
again.
it again.
Should I delete this recording, make a new one?
No, keep it.
Kidding.
Warm up match.
Warm
I
up.
mean, you gotta think. Think of it like this, right? So we would have multiple warriors.
It was a warm up, all right.
It was a warm up, okay? Literally, we fucking burned out.
No, I'm not having that. That's the first and only time I'm ever gonna beat Stank in a 1v1. So no, you're not taking this away from me.
Yeah, that's why we're keeping the recording.
Yeah,
So
I
we
don't
got
care
proof.
about the record. I need this in official charters. Invader, TriStar Invader beat Sank Weaver in a 1v1. I don't care. That's it. It's done.
No, think of it like this. Like I was saying, like normally we would have more than just 2-on-2, right? So if we do multiple matches, we could fill out a whole group. Is what I'm trying to get at, right? So we do at least 3 of these.
Okay,
I'd
if
say
I
we're
may
good.
interrupt, Slink is apparently having
for
audio troubles.
Just try to.
Oh well, I'm
insert-
defending him. Okay, I got this. Okay.
I agree. I would like to fight a little bit more though.
Perfect.
Are we rerunning the duel then? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Can you hear now, Slink?
Fight number 2.
Slink?
I'm back.
There he is.
There we
There
go.
he is.
All
You
right,
catch that.
Mando was suggesting that since the teams were improperly arranged, that was merely a warm-up match.
No, it wasn't about it properly. I was saying that because normally we'd have more than 4 people fighting. That if we fill out the whole team, then we're good. And it has more matches. Come on. Honestly, I could lose all 3 if we get to play more. That's what I'm saying. I'd like to get more than just one match in. Come on, this isn't a blood name fight.
You're
My
worse than me
challenge-
with Solaris.
Like already won his name, right?
My challenge to
Come
you
on.
guys: no mech over 90 tons.
You're a bastard.
All right. Well, I mean, hey, that's
It's
part of the
sickles at
bidding
one man.
process. That's part of the bidding process. All right, let us hash that out. We got this.
All right, we'll hop VCs then.
No waste. No waste.
Sorry?
No waste.
What does no waste mean?
I'm saying just minimize waste.
Waste. No waste.
don't-
Gotcha.
Do not use the
Wow.
best of the best assault mechs available. You know.
All right.
All right. So, like I was typing out, let's bid out assaults for this one. I want something that's going to take a while.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like real get down, nitty gritty. I want these fights close. You can bid out. You can even bid out heavies. Let's see what they do with that. Because here's the thing too, right? Most people aren't used to the bidding process. They're not used to the idea that clans actually bid the bare minimum they need to take something or to win something. They're used to taking the best of the best to always get what they want. That's not what clans do. Exactly what Dustin was saying. It's all about the bare minimum. You want to prove that you can do the same job they can with the least amount of resources.
Yeah, just with less.
Exactly. They don't know that. So let's play to that to our advantage for this one. So if you're cool with no assaults and do you want to continue to run the Eben Jag? It won't
Honestly,
take
with how
anything
hot
else.
It was. Take it anyway.
Okay. All right. I mean, if you want to keep with it, man.
No, I was thinking dropping down would be fine.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
You want to go like maybe even a couple mediums?
Yes. Let's do that. I'm cool with that. Let me see what I got here.
Like Arctic Wolf 1 is still an SRM bomber. I think it probably just has
It
horrible
has a
heat
narc
issues.
beacon.
Yeah, it's meant to assist, but it still has a lot of firepower. I wish there was a way we could see. I wish they added that to the game. What about the Huntsman? What is the Hunts? No, that's a named one. Hold on, never mind. Stormcrow. What's the Stormcrow have?
Prime?
Take a look. Yeah,
Prime
Stormcrow
is
Prime.
couple larges,
That-
couple mediums.
Yeah, large laser,
And
2 large
yeah.
laser, 3 medium laser.
Okay. Nova. I'm guessing ER mediums.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the stock Nova is very hot, especially on this map.
What's Stock Nova C? The one that they
Don't know.
With the
quirked up
cannon?
with Armageddon.
Just do not shoehorn yourselves into laser boats.
No. Now that we have an idea.
Just like the PPCs.
Yeah. Stormcrow D, I think, has nothing but missiles, or mostly missiles. Right?
Believe so.
Hold on, let me take a look. Stormcrow.
I would love to have this with more people.
No, this is where we hash it out, man. Figure it now. No, don't take the D. Let's get 2 SRM2s and 2 LRM20s. I mean, I could make that work, but nah. It doesn't have to be within one quadrant, right? I mean, the idea is that we're duking it out, man. I feel like close combat's what kind of got me killed. I didn't have time to really lay out my weapons. Can we start the Bachal from our spawns and then fight as we see fit?
Yeah, you can.
Then maybe we should do that. And if we just see the other named person, we don't go for them. Because the idea is we should be fighting as equal as possible.
Sure.
Black Lantern. I like the Black Lantern.
How bad would it be if I got in the Shadow Cat and and Bachal'd sound bust?
Do
That would be
it.
awful. He would hate you for all time.
Do it. I'll take Fire Star. All right. Which one's what am I looking at here? I'm gonna take the Black Lantern D. Which I don't have. I have a platinum version of it. Does that matter?
I think it still goes to the same stock loadout though.
Yeah.
If it has
Should,
no
right?
advantage over anything else, then
I don't think so. It's just a platinum mech. It just earns more
yeah.
money.
You can run that for sure.
All right, I'm gonna take that. I think I can do something with that. Medium pulse, small pulse machine guns. Yeah. It's got a flamer though.
Those are allowed in stock loadout matches.
Hell yeah! All right, cool. Yeah, I'm doing that. All right, I'm running the Black Lantern for this one, pending bid, of course.
I want to try this weird Nova C.
Let's do it, man. All right, we're ready. We're ready if they are.
TriStar just needs to hop back in. Oh, Jareth is in game.
This guy,
This guy.
our lore master, giving us the cold shoulder, not giving us the lore. He's putting the L in lore right now. You should tell him that. This hurts, man. We could have a 3-on-3 right now.
Well, the recording is going to be out, so he can hear everything you say right now.
This hurts. You know, sometimes I almost think he can hear me. Really wish he was with us in body and spirit. It's been 5 minutes in. I'm ready to fight.
I think TriStar just went out and bought something.
Ah, man, what a Chad. Man's getting ready for the game. Let's do it.
Okay.
So I'm thinking for something like this in the future, we could do 2-2-on-2s, or if we have a full star, we do the full star, but we do 2-2-on-2s and 1-1-on-1, right? And that would be a full star's worth of fighting, because that's what we would have normally if we were doing this, or 2 stars, 3 stars kind of thing. Well, 2, since we only have 12 slots. Ah, 10-on-10 would be great.
Affirmative to that. We will have to bring the Raptor Talons into this. Get the Jade Falcons involved.
Oh, dude. If we can get them on board with this every month, just having RP fights for whatever, that'd be great. Give us a chance to win one of their blood names. Just saying. Got to see what they got,
We'd have to talk to Jareth about that. We have
I
enough-
don't think he'd have an issue with us winning something from another clan. I mean, I'll still, run it by him, of course, but
we have a lot of our own blood names open already.
we do. I know.
I still have
Yeah,
not
we'll
gotten
see.
Osis yet.
Yeah, dude, I'm torn. Honestly, I think that's what I want next. So the next blood trial, I'm gonna be participating.
Sounds good, man. I will have to fight you on the field of honor. May the best
Yeah,
man
well,
win
hopefully.
and not be salty.
I gotta make it. I gotta
All
make it there first.
All right, we are prepared.
Affirmative.
Ready? All right.
I think
Who does the starting bid go to, Star Colonel?
I will give the starting rebid to Sound. Oh, guys, Jareth.
Mm.
Jareth is joining.
Ha.
All right. 3-on-3.
Excellent.
Let's do
He's logging into
this.
Discord.
I don't know if Jaroth is quite the MechWarrior he might have once been.
Don't care. We
He's
got the
gonna
old
hear
kid
that.
in.
He's gonna hear that. This is all recorded, man.
I
Tell me
play
love
with
him.
Jaroth, too.
He's the lore master, and he's publicly said he hasn't played this game for a while.
Look, don't knock him out. I saw him in quick play.
Huh?
He's a good sniper. That's what I'm giving.
He's been playing for like the past week or so. He's been hopping
Yeah.
in to play, I think.
He's actually, he's been on a lot.
Fair enough then.
I've been
More than
spying
me.
through Discord.
Way more than me.
Yeah, man, what are you
Never
doing?
on anymore.
You gonna let the lore master show you up?
Very well then.
All right, man. You and me, we're gonna be practicing next week. We're hitting the fucking tables, doing this.
Jaroth arrives.
Indeed.
Is he on our team?
He's logging into Discord. We will deliberate which team he gets. We'll give a coin flip once again.
What do you want, Slink? Heads or tails?
Tails.
Okay. Slink calls tails. Soundbust, you call heads. Both I and
well,
Jareth are up for grabbing.
Both
Okay.
what?
Jareth and I are both up
That's-
for grabbing, so you get to pick whoever.
I see.
Okay.
Winner chooses.
Wait, we can totally reallocate this too. Same team leaders. We can totally reallocate the people. Yes, that'd be fun.
That's up to
Potentially.
Slink.
Yeah, well, it depends on however the teams get chosen.
Slink, do you
True.
want to re-roll the
True.
teams? Slink?
I'm thinking. Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Let's go for it.
Once Jareth gets here, we will redo it. He is
Mm.
logging now. Excellent. 3v3. Much better. Much better.
Mhm.
Ah.
Mhm. Yeah, I told you doing more than one match is a good idea. Told you, man.
Just to clarify some particulars, Like, so let's say at the end of that game that we did play, that the Ebon Jag did in fact come out on top. So then it was myself and the Ebon Jag left alive. Would I then challenge the Ebon Jag?
Affirmative. You would have to face each other.
I see. Jeroth, welcome.
Jaroth.
Welcome,
Lore
Lore Master.
Jinx.
No, I
Okay.
said it first.
Jareth. This is the situation, if you can hear me.
He's
He
strong
may
and
be having
silent right
mic-
now.
He may be having mic troubles.
Hello.
There he
There
is.
we
There
go.
he is.
Okay. The briefing manual is very short, it's an announcements, but I'll give you the skinny. The year is 3051. The 8th Garrison Cluster, being represented by Star Captain Soundbus, has been called to trial by the 215th.
I'm representing the 215th. This is the second time you've gotten wrong.
No. Wait.
Yes.
Yes.
Slink asked to represent the 8th.
I shouldn't have put teams like that. Slink. Okay. Soundbust is representing the 215th. Slink Weaver is representing the 8th Garrison Cluster of Psi Galaxy. And we are having a trial position for a brand new, shiny binary worth of Omnimechs. Because we are all the way back on Huntress. And want good stuff.
Me want shiny toy.
So there are all the different
Yes.
bidding parameters at the bottom. But essentially how this will work right now is I will flip a coin, and whoever wins gets to pick a person first, and the next leader will pick, and so on and so forth till we are all allocated. Sound good? Any confusion?
Jeroth, you with us?
I'm here. I'm just reading through the manual.
Okay, I will start the people bidding. I believe Slink's call was tails. Quiaf.
Yep.
F.
That is the wrong. I do not know that coin.
It's
That
Connecticut.
is the totally wrong coin. I was on like Norwegian currency. Okay. It is tails.
Woo.
Can't stop winning today, huh?
We
won
stopped
the
him
coin.
once.
Matters.
You got to pick the map for our battle too.
Yeah.
I guess I won the coin toss. That's bad. Okay.
Anyway.
All right, Slink, choose your warrior.
I'd be honored to fight beside our lore master, Jareth.
Hell yeah. Strong choice.
All right. In that case, I will be nabbing Star Commander Mandalorian.
Hell yeah.
Slink your pick.
I will pick Cadet TriStar.
Interesting. You just do not want me, huh?
We do.
Which leaves Dustin getting picked dead last.
It's because they were too afraid of me.
Oh god.
They know I do not work well with you on a team.
Mm. All right.
Okay.
Shall we split VCs then?
Affirmative. Let us begin deliberating our bids.
All right.
So, are we sticking with the no mech over 90 tons?
Affirmative.
Mm.
I think you should bet out assaults. For starters.
Yeah.
We can do that if we wish.
My hand is somewhat forced in that, as unironically, half of my clan mechs are above 90 tons.
Okay.
Ooh.
Bid out nothing over 90 tons. There you go. How about that? Right? You still get what you want.
That's what we're
All
doing
right.
with. But no, none of my assault mechs below 90 tons are good for dueling either. So I'm probably going to stick with the Ebon Jag Alpha.
Well, you do not have to get all close and personal for all dueling and everything. Oh, I wish I picked the Alpha too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I asked about that earlier. We could start the Bachal from our spawns.
We could, but my main consideration is heat build up. None of the assault mechs I have particularly lend themselves to running cool or are not a gargoyle.
Most clan
And
mechs are
being not a gargoyle is a very important consideration when I'm choosing my mechs.
Okay. How do you want to run it then?
I'll let you two select your mechs first. I can. I might run a medium actually.
I
Yeah.
could run a light mech if we need to. Here.
You sure?
I can. You know what? I have decent few kitchen sink assaults that I could run well. I just cannot. For
That are
life.
90 or less?
Yes. Most of
Okay.
them are.
How do you
All
survive?
right, let me see what we got here. So
I
if you're
have-
gonna take an assault, you're thinking medium. I'm thinking maybe a heavy or a light for me.
I should take a mech that runs cool. I should take the Nova Prime.
No, right. I was tempted. Not gonna lie.
Actually,
I love the Nova, man. I love it, even if it's hot.
wow, the Jenner 2C stock loadout sucks. Yeah, I'm probably going to bid a Arctic Wolf 1.
I have a supernova.
Supernova, oh boy. The fucking ER large supernova. Good lord,
yeah,
man.
this is more of a dueling engagement, isn't it?
Yeah, to effectively use that, you would have to stay on top of the plateau and just poke each other from afar, especially considering that breaking line of sight is considered Desgra. It's not a mech that lends itself well to duels.
I'll pick a Stormcrow. Stormcrow C. I can do that.
Stormcrow Charlie, what's the stock on that one?
LB10X. It's got 2 mediums and a
Yeah.
large pulse. I can run
Yeah.
that.
Pulses in an LB10, that looks good.
Cannot remember what is on the Highlander 2C.
Which one?
The Prime. I also have the Charlie. I know that one.
Tools, stock loadout. Prime is Gauss rifle, LRM 20 Artemis, 2 streak 6s, triple medium pulse.
What about the Charlie?
The Charlie, let me take a look. Double Ultra 10, LRM 20, streak 6, triple medium pulse. The Charlie could be a winner.
I will take it.
I'm happy in my Arctic Wolf.
Okay, it sounds like we have made our bid.
It sounds that way indeed.
Our team leader, you will make announcement.
I'll hop back into the voice chat then. Alright, we have finalized our build, or our bid rather.
We're actually still, like, I think working on ours from what I've seen.
Very well, we'll go back to our
Yeah.
channel then.
Get out of here, signpost. Get out.
That was awkward.
Real. This is kind of crazy. We have pretty much all of the senior officers in here. And then the lore master and a MechWarrior and cadet over there. It feels kind of
Yep.
weird. I'm even
It
outranks
feels
here.
what?
I said it feels kind of weird. It's awkward.
Whatever. TriStar is certainly one to keep an eye on. I've seen him in combat. He is.
The two of you are
He has
massive meta
potential.
chasers compared to the rest of us.
I mean, look, I like
You brought
big
10
mech.
pack. You brought 10 pack twos. Do not even talk to me.
Listen, all right, okay. To be absolutely frank, I was under the impression that we would know what mechs each other would be bringing, and that I would then bid down from the Bane 6. Like, I was taking the most powerful stock mech I had to
Your
bid
alternative
down
was
away from that.
Your alternative was Bullshark, though.
It is a less powerful mech. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Like, in terms of stock loadout.
By 5 tons, and it's still off. Just saying. Just saying. Mando
Like,
and Slink. Mando and Slink brought the 3052 Omnimechs. Okay. There's something to that you cannot. That's special. All right. That hits me in the heart. A Bane 6 and a Rifleman 2C2. Or even worse, a Bullshark 4 and a Rifleman 2C2.
Okay. Firstly, oh,
We're ready up in the other channel.
Affirmative.
very well. We'll join you in a moment. Okay. Firstly, as both of those are second line battle mechs, we would have actually won out in honor rules.
Death. Okay.
So, I believe both teams have finalized their bid. Slink.
We're ready with ours. Unless
Yep.
you want to do any bidding at this point.
If you do not wish to bid up, we should bid down a little bit. Allow me to set the Star Captain.
Very well.
Just need one moment to recall some things.
Do you want to hop back to the other VC so you can find out which stock loadout is which?
I can do it. I have the website open now. What do you think about this one, Star Captain?
That won't actually work considering it's a special variant, and under the stock
Special?
setting, it'll have a different loadout.
Well, the base loadout will be equipped.
Yes,
Oh.
the stock loadout of the CS
Right.
version.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Does it actually?
I considered it. Well, like, okay, when I go to check on it in MechDB and I press the stock loadout button, it brings up the Omnipod fuckery
Gotcha.
with the
Understood.
min-maxed armor.
So that is no. Okay, this one is a bit awkward. I could use it, but it is awkward.
Eesh. Yeah, you weren't kidding. That is an awkward one.
Okay, I bid this one. And
Good old reliable. Very
I
well.
was not aware that the other team had already bid down.
Yeah. Are you? Is Team One changing their bid, Slink?
I will bid down further.
Well, now hang on a second.
I had no idea. Someone bid down.
Well, you were at 170 tons, and now you're at 140.
Yeah, Jeroth, if you want to stay back up with what you were, I think you're fine.
Well, I remember you said you wanted to shave some, so I can work around with this. And then I remember that is trial mechs as well. So trial mechs have different loadouts as was mentioned. So
yeah, if you use a trial mech, it will get it will just get its own loadout rather than the canonical loadout.
Yeah, so I'll give you the extra tonnage that you wanted to play with. So you have some more flexibility to work with.
Why don't you go back to what we were, because they're matching us pretty well right now.
I would prefer it if you didn't bring a trial mech, if at all possible.
I can lower myself once more.
No, he was.
Wait, so we're not doing trial mechs? I'm confused.
No,
no, we're not doing trial mechs. No.
Oh, okay. That's hold on.
We have stock loadouts turned on, which enforces any mech to use its stock loadout.
But the trial mechs are a bit awkward.
Okay.
I can use this.
I believe Jareth is going back up to whatever he was at.
Well, is not whatever he was at a trial mech? Okay, is the mech
I
using
don't
now
believe
mech?
it.
No, the other one he was in was not.
Okay.
Yeah, so. Jaroth, if you could please revert your mech to whatever you had before. There we go.
Yeah, I'm back on the timber.
That's a much more comfortable arrangement. Okay. Wait, what? Current mech has consumed. Oh, for God's sake! 1 second.
You can change it from inside of the.
Yeah, I'm aware.
You brought something illegal. Oh my god.
No, just the consumables.
Yeah. Okay. Save.
Just 20 UAVs.
I will see the entire map.
Actual like Supreme Commander radar in the entire map.
Okay, I believe that is well bargained and done for both sides.
Well bargained and done.
Yeah, well bargained.
Well bargained and done. All right, everyone ready up? Jaroth, Mando.
Let us switch voice chats.
F. Once Jaroth is ready.
We can now.
Jaroth did mention that he'll be taking a Timberwolf offhand. So I believe that will be your target, Dustin. He does know to press the ready button, Quiath.
Just give him a moment. They can yell. He may just be taking care of something real quick. We all have those days.
Yeah.
In the future, this process will be far more streamlined, and I'll have the rules more specified, so we do not have to.
Yeah. I would also include that warning about the special variants like the CS.
They're at the fucking convenience store right now. Oh, they're just fucking beating the shit out of each other.
Is she talking about
Oh,
the?
No, what's going on over there?
A lot, man. A lot.
Wife.
My wife's playing The Sims 2. Shit's getting real at a grocery store. All right, just so you all know, getting real. I'm over here trying to kill people in MechWarrior, and she's dealing with Sims trying to off each other. And
I mean, really, is it that different at the end of the day?
I mean, probably not. Probably not. You're just asking, is it any different at the end of the day?
The rebidding out to be settled?
Someone was.
Oh, do you mean ought?
Yes, I did mean.
Perfection.
They're fixing consumable problems. I see. That is a very weird thing. Like, I guess it's the enforced stock loadouts thing, but surely they could just trim off the extra consumables.
Yeah.
No, we're all hanging out at the convenience store.
Sling correcting himself.
They are.
Alright, everyone's ready.
Okay, let's begin.
Awesome.
Let you start with the bidding sound bust, or at least start with the batch-alls.
Very well. I'll have to see
I
what
would
they
like to
have on
watch.
offer first.
I will have
Yeah.
to add another rule to the Bachals that by default, if you engage an opponent and there's no
That's your
talk off,
opponent?
then that is your Bachal.
Okay.
Mm.
Awesome. Good. Don't forget your blankie, bud. Oh,
Reactor
man, I'm so
online.
ready. Haven't been in a Stormcrow in so
Sensors
long.
online. Weapons online.
I miss this mech.
Someone's happy.
All systems
I
nominal.
am very happy.
Okay.
Here,
You
I
got
can start.
start.
One.
Do it.
Nice
Or
paint
is
job on
this
your ride,
kitchen sink
Alan. Blast
loadout?
marks and primer.
My
Insane.
God. So slow turning.
Love you too.
So excited.
What? What did you say?
Do this.
All right, that's enough.
I'm
Move out.
loadout fiddling right now. Okay, that ought to do the trick.
TriStar's gonna take you. Watch. Watch. He don't want the heat.
Oh, he
might wait for you.
Bite.
He might wait
TriStar's
for
got
you.
bite. TriStar's got bite.
Oh man.
I'm telling you, don't dismiss him. He's got bite.
He does.
He does.
He has but beat me in a few duel practices.
Targeting.
Target on left, Alpha.
Ooh, that's a light mech. Ident.
Kit Fox.
Slink and a kid fox.
That's gonna be you, man. I can't fight
That's
that.
gonna be
fairly.
me. Yeah, I believe that will be mine.
Targeting.
Mm.
Targeting. Targeting.
There you have it,
Targeting.
Dustin.
Affirmative.
Targeting.
Target spotted.
Oh. Mando, you've gotten your Bachal.
I'm doing it.
Targeting.
Where is my foe?
He said to meet you in Foxtrot 6.
Heat level critical. Shutdown sequence overridden.
This should be a short fight.
Was it because he's shorter than me?
Missile launch detected. Heat level critical. Shutdown sequence overridden.
Target spotted.
Heat level critical. Heat level critical. Heat level critical.
One down.
Shutdown sequence overridden. Damaged.
Ooh.
Shutdown sequence overridden.
What's TriStar in?
Mad Dog. He's cord.
Missile launch detected. Critical hit. Damaged. Low ammo. Target
That's what I
destroyed.
get for drinking before a match. It was a good fight. It was a good fight. He landed his hits well.
Echo 6. Very well.
He had me out-tunned, but yeah.
It's kind of just how the cookie crumbled. I had Slink fairly out-tunned as well.
It's all good. He'll take him.
I hadn't even managed.
Yeah.
You got a nasty build on that thing, man. You'll get him.
I imagine it's the sextuple SRM6 one.
He's got a... Yeah.
He has.
Targeting. Target destroyed.
He's gone.
Let's head back to the barn.
You win the trial once again.
Proof of the 215th, baby. All right. Shall we hop?
Affirmative.
Bitty hop, man. Let's go.
Well,
Hello, were you?
Hmm?
How banged up were you?
Me? I had a leg open from my fight with Slink, and fighting you left an arm open, but my torsos were intact.
Your mech is just, I hate that thing. That thing's built like a nuke. That thing's a walking, that thing's a fucking 90 mid per hour assault mech with 100 SRMs on it.
It
I would have
is
rather
rather
fought
powerful.
I would have rather fought the Timberwolf. I would have had a higher chance of beating it.
In fairness, when I issued the Bachal, Dustin and Jareth's fight was still ongoing.
Yeah. I felt bad for Matt, although Mado did so well, but like I felt bad. I was like, oh, I just have SRMs.
I thoroughly enjoyed Jareth and I's duel. It was slow, methodical.
it looked really
Indeed.
cool. I mean, I only saw the end of it, of course, but I'm not blaming it on anything. But I did. My sound is out on my game for whatever reason, so I couldn't hear a thing.
Oh.
I did notice you wandering around a little bit. I did try to give you a chance to spot me.
And I also didn't do my freaking weapon groupings right. And so I was trying to change it on the fly, and it's like, oh.
Yeah, I know. I thankfully noticed mine on the way in and had them fixed.
I unbound my ERPPC and I was like, I'm not using that thing.
Yeah, no, mine had a narc for some reason. That thing went unused.
Yeah, I was just like LBX, everything else on chain fire. Bing, 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 bing.
Alright, I'm ending the recording.